Today we are in Franklin, Indiana at Madison Street Salvage, and this is no ordinary antique shop. Historic preservation is the topic for today as we learn about an organization called Franklin Heritage, Inc. When I first thought about this segment, I thought, well, we'll go over there. It's really cool. And so I kind of looked it up, and it's actually attached to another organization called Franklin Heritage, Inc.
Yeah, and that's us. Franklin Heritage, Inc. is the umbrella group. One of their projects is the Madison Street Salvage. The other one is the Art Craft Theater. The other one is restoring houses and stuff. That's what we do.
What is your motto?
It is preserving the past for our future. One of the things that's great about Franklin is the architecture.
Right.
And we have so many styles going back to, Greek Revival all the way to Queen Anne. Mm-hmm. And so it's preserving these kinds of houses and residences in the commercial downtown that makes it what it is today.
And you mentioned earlier when we were talking off camera how you're kind of going to the past to bring it to the future.
That's right.
Because the Art Craft was kind of the main go-to place back in 1922. Was that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, it was built in November 1st, 1922, as a silent movie theater and a vaudeville house. But they built it right where it was at because it's right in the heart of downtown.
And that's the main attractor.
That was.
And that's what you're doing today.
Exactly. So we're just kind of recreating or repeating the history that they had back then.
Right. More of a destination type thing.
Yeah. And so that was the goal, was to try to get the downtown so people would want to come here.
And then how far do people travel to come here? Throughout the whole state, obviously. I mean, it's kind of caught on how cool it is,
Yeah, it's the cool vibe.
It is.
We have people that regularly travel an hour and a half away.
Wow.
To come to our movies because there's not a lot of other places like this.
So every artifact here in Madison Street Salvage is just so awesome, so cool, so unique. How do you decide this isn't like some antique shop.
Right, it's a little different, yeah.
How do you decide what comes in?
Well, we have a mixture of antiques and house parts and windows and doors and hinges and doorknobs, but we also have awesome clocks and furniture pieces. We have a little bit of everything, so we're donation based and 100% of our net profit benefits the Art Craft Theater in Franklin Heritage. So we're part of that umbrella that Rob talked about, being a fundraising arm. So almost all of our inventory comes in through donations. You just never know what's going to come through.
Well, how do you decide what comes through? Is there a specific time period you're looking for?
So we really only want vintage and antique items.
Okay.
Most of our items are coming from people's garages. Maybe someone's parent unfortunately passed away or they're downsizing. And we're getting a lot of these items just out of barns, garages, people's attics, people's basements. Rob told you about some of the restorations we've done. We also restored this building. So we have a great picture of the building here when it was a bakery. We like to really show people that history, obviously. That's our goal, our historic preservation, get people energized and excited about the history of our city.
Madison Street Salvage, the Art Craft Theater, and other information about historical preservation in Franklin can be found on the Franklin Heritage, Inc. website. Click franklinheritage.org. For Great Day TV, I'm Barney Wood.